You are now tuned in to Hits 92.3, where we take great pride in personal expression of one's feelings, thoughts, or ideals. What you're getting ready to hear on this show are the opinions of the hosts and their guests, and they do not reflect the opinions of Hits 92.3 radio station, the brand, management, staff, their respective advertisers, parent companies, or affiliates. Now stay tuned as this show begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Does your child have main character energy? Elevate their birthday bash with the Hits 92.3 Media Birthday Party. We'll help your star shine with a radio show for them and 10 guests, complete with live streaming, paparazzi glitz, red carpet flair, and more. Don't miss out. Book now at allhustlenofear.com.
Yo, this is the GOAT Shop Sports Talk live on Hits 92.3, the real definition of internet radio. I'm one of your hosts, Pushalini Da God.
I'm Stoner Brown. It is Friday. Bigger than it just being Friday. Gotta shout out my sis. Gotta shout out Hood Unicorn. This is her 5-year anniversary doing live radio, y'all. We were supposed to be at the early morning celebration, but we trap niggas that don't get up in the morning. I'm sorry. We don't have kids that we have to drop off or jobs where we have to show up at certain times. So we don't get up unless there's money involved. I'm sorry to say. So I do apologize. I wish I was, because when I came in, everybody was here, and I was like, damn, everybody's here, but damn, niggas that we talking shit about me. Brown said he won't come. Nigga ain't come. Anyway, but it is Friday.
I'm a podcaster. I'm not a trap nigga.
I'm sorry. Allegedly trap. No, I'm sorry. Been a good week in sports though. Been a fun week. Watched that Colorado game last night. That shit was fun to watch. George Sanders definitely. I don't know if he'll win the Heisman, but I think he's gonna put some numbers up this year.
So when I looked it up, according to the press, as they say, he's not a Heisman candidate. Travis
now.
Yeah, Travis Hunter is. But after I watched the game last night, I want to say he threw for 400 by the time we were in the third quarter. So I mean, if you throwing 400 or 500 yards a game, like you got to be in the Heisman race.
Yeah, he didn't miss a pass in the first half.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. His
QBR rating,
accuracy is crazy.
His QBR should have been something like, after the first half would have been like 101 or 110 or something like that.
Probably so.
Because
I'm not good at calculating.
I think the QBR is rated as how many passes they completed, the points that they scored.
I wouldn't know. I'm telling you.
I'm sorry, I gotta look it up.
But I know.
We live. I'm talking shit.
One of his touchdown passes to Travis Hunter, the defender really did the best job that he could do guarding on Travis Hunter, but the ball placement and then Travis Hunter's ability to
get them yards after the catch.
What's the word? Contort his body. Like, bro got some next level
moves,
receiving skills, bro.
He got some moves, bro.
I mean, he had both feet firmly planted. He had to do like a 180 around with the guy falling on top of him to catch the ball, and he still caught it. But that was the touchdown that gave them the 24-20 lead.
Yeah, Travis Hunter is something special.
Yeah, man.
I'm not gonna lie though. They North Dakota State's quarterback as well was pretty fired too. Cam Miller, white boy.
Yeah, and due to Colorado not really having a defensive line.
What the fuck?
And I don't know, bro. Like, maybe North Dakota State was just getting a good push on the front line because bro was getting like design quarterback runs
Mm-hmm.
and breaking them for 10, 15, 20 yards. Like, it's no way nobody was able to get a hand on him before he got that far out.
He had a good. They had very good push on the front line. Colorado did as well, but Colorado's defensive line, that's a sieve right there. They were pushing them boys back left and right.
Now they O-line,
They O-line
they
tough.
they
I like
holding
that.
up just enough. You know what I'm saying?
They
It was a
looked
couple
really
of
good.
times they holding up enough for the quarterback they got.
That first touchdown throw when he steps up in the pocket.
I was about to say the pocket was collapsing around him,
but they had it
but
held.
they held it. They held it enough. You know what I'm saying? Not a less skilled quarterback may panic in that situation.
Yeah, right.
Because you still got to be able to see around people. Most of the time, the old lineman is taller than the quarterback. So
got to be able to look over people and look and see down the field or see around people. But again, makes that pass to Joe Horn, and Joe Horn puts that stutter step move on him, and it's like, damn, Deion definitely has a knack for picking offensive talent. There's no way you can say that right now to come into coaching college football and only have 5 years for real? 2 years at Jackson State?
Like 2 or 3 at Jackson State.
3 at Jackson State, and now this is second year at Colorado. To be able to pick up talent like that quick, just see talent and know that these are the guys, this is the guy for the position. You know, a lot of coaches, college coaches, have to build teams around them to pick up all that talent. You know what I'm saying? But these are kids he picked up at Jackson State that he brought with him.
He had 53 players leave and 42 come in. Like, as far as transfers, I want to know why the 53 guys that left chose to go to other schools.
Well, I mean,
like, was it playing time, or are they not buying in to what's going on?
Of course, they wasn't buying into what they was. I think a lot of that, especially. So my kid's been going to a program for a certain amount of time, and I believe in the coach that was there, and I believe in the program, whether it was winning or losing. You know what I'm saying? And then there's a regime shift, but it's not just a regime shift. It's a whole new culture, philosophy on how we playing football.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know if every parent or every kid was ready for that prime time. Like, that's what I think is what it was. You know what I'm saying? Because some kids go to college to play football and they expect to fly under the radar and maybe get a good job here, and you know what I'm saying? But you got prime time coming on. Y'all got the spotlight on you.
Yeah, I can see that. And
you know
some parents probably don't feel like that's conducive to the development or the developmental environment they want their child in.
Right. Especially,
I don't want the coach to be the conversation of every week more than the team.
Especially if the coach is coming in saying that, hey, we're going to make y'all into superstars. That's the only players I want on my team, because he said that. You know what I'm saying? I only want superstars. That's what I'm building these teams for. And if you know you're not a superstar player, or you ain't ready for the scrutiny and the pressure of the situation, you got to get the hell up out of there.
Yeah, I can see that. But at the same time, I think if that's the reason, it has to be some bias in it. Because Kirby Smart, Nick Saban, is Dabo Swinney still at Clemson?
I don't know.
Well, I know if he's still there when Urban Meyer was coaching, like, it was no different playing for any of those coaches. Like, you know, if you go to the school with it, like Alabama or Georgia, you're gonna be behind probably 2 guys that's NFL. Like, if you're a freshman, you're gonna probably have 2 NFL ready guys already on the roster in front of you. They're just waiting for playing time.
Right. But that means you could fall in the back. You could fade to the back end.
I'm saying, but some people, like, if they're saying that how am I trying to put it? Okay, if they're saying that being at Colorado, the competition from position to position is too stiff, it's no different than playing from any other big school.
No. I wasn't saying it from that aspect. I'm saying from the aspect of Now you're going to be on the spotlight. Now you're going to be prime time.
I get what you're saying.
Now you're going to
they didn't want to be in a program like that.
Right,
that's what you're saying.
Right, that's
okay,
what I'm saying.
I got you. Right.
That's what I'm saying. If you're a kid that thought I'm going to college and playing football is just part of the extracurriculars,
I'm just trying to play ball, put my numbers up, get my education.
Right.
I don't want the extra and get my NIL money. I don't want the extra cameras. I don't want the extra conversations. I don't want to be looked at in a different light because I'm over here at this school playing for this coach and we're supposed to do this on this at this rate type of shit. I get what you're saying.
That's the only thing I can see. Because unless you didn't, what's up, brother?
What's up, bro?
Unless you didn't want to be a superstar like this program is, you know what I'm saying? That's the only thing I can see is you did not want to be a superstar on that level.
But yeah, you're right. Because hold on.
Because just like you said, had you end up in Nick Saban's program, you're gonna be behind two other guys.
But I'm gonna tell you why you're exactly right though. Because all right, year one when Coach Prime got there, the parents and the players the parents of the players that are already there and the players themselves are trying to see where they're going to fit into all of the players that he's bringing with him just by him making the transition. So then we get a year to see what happens with that. Everything starts out well, ends pretty badly. They probably didn't want to sign up for a second year of that.
Right.
When they know he has his players that he's going to lean to this year based on the results he got last year. I mean, they were talking about it all through the game last night at the end of the season. He made O-line changes. He made D-line changes. He brought in new staff. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, just having somebody like Warren Sapp
on the sideline and T.O. You saw them boys on the sideline?
On the coaching staff, that's going to change the dynamic of the locker room.
The morale, we here.
You can't say this isn't an NFL program.
Right.
We got Deion Sanders, Warren Sapp, and Terrell Owens, all Hall of Fame players, all at one point the number one player at their position in the league. So when it comes to defensive lines, wide receivers, and kind of secondaries, because a wide receiver can tell you how to beat a good defender. So now the good defender knows the defenders know what they got to work on to be able to stop a good receiver. So that's going to work both ways.
Right. That's the Travis Hunter
especially when
case.
you got a two-way player like Travis Hunter.
Yeah.
All right. And then you got Deion with his secondary skills, his wide receiver skills, and then with his coaching, he's groomed some of the players that he has so long. It's easier to make things work. Like when I got a quarterback that I know what he's going to do because I've coached him his whole life. It's a totally different offensive level of confidence when you're drawing plays up.
Man, shout out to the 2100. You know what I'm saying? In their bank accounts, it's the morale, man. That's what it's about. The spirit and the energy he bringing to the whole university. They call me .net. I ain't know these niggas started, man, but I'm here now, man.
What? You know what time it is, nigga? I ain't know these niggas started. You know what time it is?
No, man. But nah, that was my 2 cents about that, man. It's going down.
You watched some in the game last night?
Yeah.
That shit was fire.
I had I was working, but then all of a sudden my timeline just
went up.
Travis Hunter. That catch, wow. I'm like, bro, hold on, bro. What
about the catch?
Yo, shit, man, my Facebook shit, just everybody. I'm talking about everybody. Crazy, niggas who don't even be talking about. I'm like, damn. So that made me tune in. I'm like, oh yeah, bro. Hey, that's what we do, man. That's what Prime knew. Prime said he was different. So hey,
yeah, Prime said he was different. He said Travis is different. He said his son is different, but you know, we all like, that's your son.
Yeah.
But he definitely said Travis Hunter is different, and that motherfucker is showing up. It's showing out. I don't know. Yeah, I think they both, if they, you know, stay consistent, they'll both be on the Heisman list. Probably won't get it unless they win a championship. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely. Unless they win something big and, you know, make it second or third round of this playoffs. Ooh, playoffs. That should just feel good to say about college football. Playoffs.
They got
bro.
4 ranked games though, so if they show up big in those 4 ranked games. They got to play Utah, and Utah is projected to make the playoffs. So
shit, they last game
Let's
of the
prove
season is
something.
Oklahoma State.
that's what I'm saying. If they show up big in those games, then you got to put their names in the Heisman conversation.
You got to.
And that's the thing about about now though, is they saying like most of the kids are from the transfer portal, so it ain't like they just getting high school kids coming in to play. You know what I'm saying? They're already getting kids who know how to play college football. So
Shit,
that the what's the word? They can get great talent faster.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what I was trying to say.
nah, they picking up talent. They picked up a whole lot of talent. They
Since
running back.
last year.
Yeah, they running back played for the Noles last year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they had 42 players come in through the transfer portal.
Oh yeah, we good.
Yeah. But and you know what that is? It's those are niggas who want to be superstars. Niggas who want that spotlight, want that shine, want that. You know what I'm saying?
That's like going to the Lakers right now,
right.
bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all was hurting that linebacker last year?
Huh?
Okay. No, I was saying that's what they saying. Like, y'all was hurting that linebacker last year? Shit, I'm finna go over there.
Right. Yep. Give me a job. They hiring y'all hiring?
Right.
They getting paid now, ain't it?
Right.
Y'all hiring y'all hiring.
Shit, man. There's a bunch of games last night. We're gonna take a break and we'll come back and talk about some more games from last night.
Let's talk about some games.
Calling all future content creators, Digital Media Masters is hosting a hands-on podcasting workshop just for teens aged 13 to 17. Unleash your main character energy and learn to create engaging podcasts with StreamYard on your Android or iPhone. Every Saturday from 12 noon to 3 p.m. at Hits 92.3. But act fast as only 4 slots are available per workshop. Sign up today at digitalmediamastersga.com. It's your moment to shine. That's digitalmediamastersga.com.
But shit.
Hey, that's like that shit on Instagram. The little boy says the lady, where's Josiah's other mom? And she's like, nah, it's only one mom. He's like, no. You drop him off in the morning, but this pretty lady picks him up every day in the afternoon.
Oh, damn.
He said the pretty lady comes every day.
That's crazy.
In the afternoon. That means the morning mom ain't hit no shit.
Is it a different mom or just the mom will be made up in the morning?
It's the same mom.
Oh, she did have her bonnet and shit on.
Yeah.
Man, I love it.
White lady.
Oh, okay.
Just before work.
Right. Bonnets. Bonnets and bubbles.
Couple other games last night.
They be bonnets and bubbles in the mud at the schools.
You know, I'm split on bonnets, bro. Because depending on who got the bonnet on, sometimes I'm like, oh, bitch, why you came out here in the bonnet? And another chick I see, like, damn, but I just want to know. Just want to run my hair through that bonnet. God damn.
She probably had a bubble, man.
Right,
the bonnet, you only get a pass when it connected to an ass.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
So, bubble on the back.
Yeah, that's when that bubble, man, that just make you ignore a lot of stuff.
It's just a catalyst for change.
It make you ignore a lot of stuff.
That's what the fuck the problem is in the world,
yeah,
right?
that bubble, bro, don't let it.
That's one of the problems.
It make sweep shit under the rug.
Yeah, that shit have niggas be tripping off that shit.
Sweeping shit under the rug.
Niggas be blind as a
Niggas be
motherfucker,
overlooking
man.
all kind of shit, nigga. Every nigga at this table to overlook some shit.
Because of the bubble.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's the real.
I had to learn. Well, I once was blind, but now I see.
But
shit.
we this the GOAT Shop, so we talking GOAT Shop. This the shop part real quick before we get back to the GOAT part. The bubble is what I was just looking at my wife the other day. I'm like, man, that bubble saves a lot of, like, it makes me it diffuses a lot of shit, man.
Yeah.
The bubble diffuses.
The bubble work just like some good weed. Goddamn.
It confuses and diffuses, man.
That's exactly what it do.
And diffuses, man.
That's exactly what it do.
That's a nice accessory.
You can't. But when you can't stand on business when that shit just when they're prevalent in your mind, like when it's just in the forefront of your mind, like that, you can't stand on business, bro.
All arguments need to be had with your bubble facing the other way. If I got to see if you trying to and try to spin around, bitch, don't spin around in front of me. We arguing. Don't try to confuse me.
You trying to run a play action fake.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't bubble me.
Trying to hit me with the butt wind and this, you know how lose all my mind. No, I used to make my ex sit down when we argued.
That makes sense.
Sit your ass down.
It confuses and diffuses.
Right, goddamn.
Shout out to the bubble.
I know I'm mad, but I don't know why.
I know I'm mad, but I don't know why I can't get more mad.
Right. I can't focus on the anger. I can't focus on the anger. God.
Moral of the story, before you get that ring, get you a bubble.
Yeah, find it. It's out there. It's out there for you. Doesn't mean it's gonna be good for you.
Nah.
But it's out there for you.
At least it's worth everything.
Oh gosh. That is definitely the shop part of the show. I know that. Oh, anyway, I'm not even gonna say that. Last night the other games played. West Carolina played NC State. NC State beat them 38-21. West Carolina is not even ranked. Missouri over Murray State, 51-zip.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was ugly.
That's ridiculous. Murray State's not even ranked, but this is a
Missouri a SEC team though, so it's like Murray State.
Yeah, but this is like a rivalry game they play every year. That's like
they gonna be a real rival next year. They want to fight. Where John Morant was at?
Murray State.
That's what I'm saying. Where was he at? They needed that nigga on the football field, on the gridiron.
They needed John Morant
on the gridiron, slanging.
Starting at number 52, La Torrent.
A decoy, nigga. They need a job out there.
Hell nah. But that was 51 zip. That's
but not people trying to get into the playoff this year. So it's like you gotta win decisively. Once that computer start generating names, it's only going off of statistics.
Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah, and it's gonna stack. That computer is going to stack this year because of points. Points is going to matter a lot more. Kansas put up 48 on Lindenwood. I don't know what the fuck that is. And then Utah put up 49 on Southern Utah. Them niggas might as well have been playing Southwest DeKalb. What the fuck? 49, 50. What kind of
Utah, I think they quarterback. This his 7th season on the team.
This is what?
I think he redshirted 2 years.
Damn.
And then he had like 5 years of eligibility or some shit like that.
Damn. He redshirted twice. Called the COVID year. Nigga had the bubble. He was in the NBA bubble. Damn.
7 years?
Yeah, so that nigga should go undefeated.
Yeah, that nigga been playing college football too long.
That nigga should go undefeated. He got all the experience.
Right. Where's the Rutgers game? There was a Rutgers game last night. I don't see the damn score though.
Rutgers?
Yeah, Rutgers beat the shit out of Washington.
What? Utah niggas scoring though, so that's a good.
All right, man. With the goddamn clip clapping shoes, you gonna have, you know what I'm saying. It's not the shoes. You just way outdressed. You know, we way underdressed.
Man, I swear.
Keep the goddamn Saturday Night Fever over there, goddamn. We in t-shirts and jeans and
dressed
shit.
Up, man.
Dressed up, goddamn.
We would have dressed up for your for your anniversary.
Right, I should have threw on the goddamn button now. Goddamn little tie and shit, little bow tie.
Right.
Nah, bitches would have died in here. I put the bow tie on. I had to put the bow ties up, ruining houses. Like what was Cam doing? I was out there making broken families with the bow ties.
The bow tie guy.
No, that's what the lady said about Cam Newton and him making multiple babies with multiple women.
Oh, he doing the Nick Cannon thing.
Yeah, that him and Nick Cannon and of the like are all out there making broken families.
Wait, hold up. No, we
we in the shop now. We in the GOAT shop. We can talk about it. Ain't no.
I'm just trying to figure out.
Because my thoughts on it are
if the women that I'm dealing with.
Thank you.
Have
I didn't even
agree-
have to
have-
say. I didn't even have to. We didn't even have to have this conversation.
have agreed to it, and I have the finances to take care of it. If I'm an athlete, okay, we can say Cam Newton was retired because I know there's people who like to be super technical about shit. So I get that part, but he's still an entrepreneur.
Mhm.
So if I'm an entrepreneur like Nick Cannon or Cam Newton, a lot of my time is not going to be spent at home anyway.
Mhm.
All right, then I do have the finances to pad my absence. So all of the agreements that need to be made and all of the understandings that need to be had are already in place when these children are conceived. And then if there's an actual bond between me and this woman, and we all know men can bond with, well, men and women can bond with multiple mates at one time. That's not false.
Yeah, that's a fact.
So I don't understand, like, what are we missing in the situation?
I would say that maybe the argument for the first baby mom or the second baby mom could be made that, hey, there was an idea that we would have a future together, and because we didn't have that
now
future,
if he sold her, that's different.
Yeah, that's first one. 1 and 2. I can give that to 1 and 2. But the man got like 6 baby moms. Baby mom number 3, 4, 3 through 6, y'all knew what y'all was signing up for from the jump.
Facts.
There's no way you did not know. Especially that last one. You know what I'm saying? So to be sitting around saying this man's out here creating broken homes and not putting any I don't want to say blame or guilt or not. These women have to take accountability for their decisions as well. You know what I'm saying? If he's building a broken home, bitch, you damn sure building a broken home. Because you're going after a dude who you already knows has this many kids and this many baby moms. You're already setting your child up for where they're gonna fall in the roster.
Man, I'm just like Rodney King, man. Can't we all just get along?
You feel?
I'm good.
I think.
But I was just saying, in that interview though, when she was trying to explain that to Cam, he completely did not understand.
That was the bad part.
That was the bad part about it. Because she kept
down.
saying, she was like, that's why I choose not to be with the man that already has children. And Cam could not understand that for the life of him. Because he's like, shit, if I already got kids and I want to get you pregnant, shit, I should be able to get you pregnant too. And she's like, that's not what I want for myself. I don't want nobody else who already has family built in. And I understand where she comes from.
That's understandable, and I respect it.
Yeah, because what you're not going to do is when I'm freaking out about the kid teething or this new phase of life that we're going through, you're not about to sit up here and tell me, oh, don't worry about that. I already went through that with Nene and Shalika and everybody else. No, bitch, you're going to be worried about these kids like I am. I don't give a fuck what you already done been through. I think it comes down to part of it. I think part of it comes down to, all right, like, I don't know what type of living situation Cam Newton prefers, but like if he had a house with enough space to where, as long as these women don't have this envy or jealousy based mindset when it comes to each other, like, it's not, he can be a father to all his kids at one time.
Ain't no Black American women.
See, that's what the problem is.
And that's the truth. And that's the truth. Now,
like,
they could all be wives.
Y'all can all come over here.
They could all be wives.
Bring my kids over here
but
where I am, because that's more.
Remember, Boosie tried to do that shit.
That makes more sense than me trying to go to 6 different houses and give y'all equal time when y'all all can come to this one house.
But that goes back to the
even
point.
Y'all can lead a child. Y'all can lead all 6 of them motherfuckers here with me.
But that goes back to the
get
point
your own
of
time. You see what I'm saying?
What Hood Unicorn was making that statement about. Each one of these women, especially the ones who are having their first child, want their own unique experience of
that's what the problem is. It ain't enough niggas to go around like that.
I totally agree,
man. So
I totally agree. Ain't enough good niggas going around for y'all to have children with a decent man.
It's all
straight
about.
Up.
It's all about who. It's all about the women, because it's all about signing up for it. You know what I'm saying? Because
that's what I'm saying.
I came from that. I came from that life, as far as my dad having a whole bunch of baby mamas. Everybody know about each other. It wasn't cool, but it was what it was like.
It was amicable.
It wasn't. people was mad at first,
but you knew all your brothers and sisters.
You're not gonna, even the women, like, they were mad at first, but if this nigga is taking care of the kids and want to see the kids and ain't nobody tripping, we ain't got no money though. But long as he doing that, like, it was out of all my dad kids, it was only one of his baby mamas that wouldn't come around. Like, my dad had his own girlfriend and shit. But if we do some family shit, it'd be like Boosie house, nigga, and it'll be straight though, because it was straight though, because none of the baby mamas wanted my dad. They all, because they slick, grew up with each other in the neighborhood. It's in the community, so like they knew each other, so it really wasn't no. Once it was over with, it really wasn't no bullshit. So it's possible as fuck when you got some money, you know what I'm saying? So people thinking, and then the fact that we know each other, like, we grew up normal too then, you know what I'm saying? So it wasn't no broken home. It was a spread out home, because I call my sister mama's mom, you know what I'm saying? I call my sister's mom's mom, you know what I'm saying? I'm Teague, and it's just like that. So
I come from all gravy. I come from 3 generations of that shit. My great grandfather, my grandfather, and my own father all were men who had multiple children with multiple women, and we all grew up around each other. I was talking about my great grandmother is a woman named Gammy, who I grew up as one of my great grandmoms. I didn't know how I had 3 great grandmothers, but I had parents, them. Right? You know what I'm saying? It was never an issue. We all spent time together. We did Thanksgiving. We grew up together. You know what I'm saying? With my dad, it wasn't as easy with his baby moms and the kids, but most of my brothers and sisters, dog, let a nigga have a birthday.
Right, it was all, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm saying,
like, and that's for niggas who not rich,
right? That's the niggas who ain't got
so
no
the people
money.
who so the people who saying shit, I don't even think it's women. Bro, I think it's niggas. Bro, I think it's a man.
It's just we just really, like, as a whole, romanticism has been pushed on us so hard through, like, TV, even through music and shit. Like, we get sold this Romeo and Juliet, I'm only gonna love you, I'll die for you, and, like, that's cool, but everybody emotions not set up like that, and people change over time, so you might not even really feel the same way long term, bro, that you felt in the beginning. And when that shit going bad, it's really bad for everybody involved, because it's not a healthy environment. So why are you still, like, trying to force it based on a concept that you were taught when you could try something different? And
only try something
and it might actually work better. You see what I'm saying?
It is gonna
not
work
even
better.
Just try something different, live in the reality that you're in.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Accept things as they are, rather than how you would have them to be.
That same interview we was talking about with Cam Newton and the Dr. Tracy, I can't remember her last name. Anyway, she says in the same interview, yo, my number one problem with women is 99% of the women that come in my for therapy, I gotta break them out of this fantasy world. They all got this fantasy view of who they think their husband is, and when he don't measure up, they just not happy. And then she said, and even worse is 99% of the dudes are good dudes. They're married men.
It's that 80-20 rule. Huh? It's that 80-20 shit. The women are focusing on the 20% that they're not getting versus the 80% that they are getting, based on what you're saying.
And to me,
that's what she was saying as well. There was this standard that they all were trying to have their husbands live up to. They were happy that they were working and active with the kids and but there's always something else that it's like, hey, but I'm supposed to get this too,
because of what another woman get,
and cause they don't check their ego.
I gotta be honest.
Oh yeah, ego is a big thing.
People have to check their ego. Like,
as men, we do sell women a lot of shit to win them over, especially when we're in the beginning, when we're competing potentially with other guys to be.
Yeah, but there's also
the
shit
one that she eventually decides she wants to play.
But there's also shit that's already downloaded in their brain that I don't gotta sell you on. I'm not selling you on.
No, I get that, but it's a lot of guys who.
Oh yeah, nigga, I've been married.
They're dealing with a monster of their own.
I told
creation.
my first wife I was gonna buy her a house, a specific house. We went and put our hands on the house and prayed on the house, and we ended up
living. Had to deliver,
right? And I had to deliver. Did we deliver? No, we ended up in my grandma's basement. You know what I'm saying? But I'm being this Christian
And
husband.
that's being young too at
Right,
the same
that's
time.
being young, but I'm being this Christian husband and going to church, and God says if you want something, you claim it, and da 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 da. Not even knowing that I'm setting myself up for failure, because that's not how life works.
Right.
Just praying on things faith without works is not going, is dead. So of course I had this crazy faith, but now I'm building my marriage on this crazy faith.
You have faith in something that wasn't yours.
Well, that wasn't mine. I was building on the fact that we loving each other, we love God, and God's gonna see us through everything, which He did. Not saying that it was a failure, but I'm already building up these personas and making these promises that 21-year-old me ain't no way I can keep. Right. You know what I'm saying? But you're taught, not just taught, but the way you beat out the other nigga is to make the promises. Is to say, yeah, I'm gonna be this guy. We're gonna be together forever. Niggas at 20 telling bitches they gonna be together
and not
forever.
Not even understanding how life is. Like,
you don't know what your car gonna be for the next 5 years, but you know who your mate gonna be.
Right.
You don't know what your career gonna be for 7 years, but you know what your mate, you ain't know if you're gonna finish college.
It's crazy.
I didn't even get to go to college.
Right. When you should, like, it's certain things that you should be focusing on.
Right. But I'm telling this woman that we're gonna be together forever, and as long as we got this ring on our fingers, it's never gonna break apart. Man, that's ridiculous.
I really wish the Americas would get into the idea of renewing your marriage license the same way you have to renew any other license.
I think that's a great idea. I've always said
every
that.
7 years or every 10 years, you need to go back and say before the judge, nah, we still doing this. Because I think more people would pay attention to how they are in the relationship if they knew a renewal was coming up, and possibly this motherfucker, you don't know what he gonna say.
And I think that more people would opt out if they had the option every 5 years. All right, well, this is enough, and to opt out with no penalty.
I hope it would slow them down. I hope they would think.
Nah, because you ain't gonna know.
They act,
you ain't gonna know until you get in
it's
that
gonna be way
motherfucker.
more divorces than we already got.
But that's what I'm saying.
It'll be sooner divorce because you ain't gonna know until you in that motherfucker.
Right.
Because motherfucker it be totally
it go crazy.
And it don't even be the people. It just be
circumstances.
To me it be motherfucking chemically you change. So that some shit you ain't gonna go for no more. And you know what I'm saying? Like
that too.
It ain't nothing personal. But sometimes people change so bad. Like nigga it become uncompatible. You know what I'm saying? So if you want your peace, or you gonna stay together for whatever the other reason is. But I don't know. I don't think you should get married. Tell people you married if you want to, but you fucking shouldn't. That shit don't.
Nah, for real though.
Look at that shit don't mean that. You know what I'm saying? Like tell people you want to, but
that's what I'm saying.
Me and my wife don't wear rings, so people don't even know I'm married. You know what I'm saying? I've been married for a long time, and it ain't no issue.
I ain't never
the dude that just
you should
can be like, this my wife, and that's acceptable. That's it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. And if you change your mind, bro, you my wife, bro. Nigga, bro.
Right. This my wife, bro.
Don't nobody, and the crazy thing about, all the legal stuff, don't nobody ask you to show your marriage
That's what I'm saying.
Documents for nothing,
bro.
All you got to do is say, this woman's my wife. Oh, she got as long as she got your social security card and your birth certificate, she your wife, nigga.
Facts.
Never. No, they just take your word. If the woman has all your information, that's another thing that people don't know about how the system of America works. A woman can walk into anywhere and say that she is your wife as long as she has all your documentation. Yes. Mm-hmm. She does not need to have a marriage license. Now, on vice versa, a man trying to go into a hospital and get a woman's medical records and all that stuff, he has to have the marriage license plus the documentation. You can't just walk in there with the documentation and say, this is my wife. No, you got to prove that this is your wife. Y'all married legally, blah, blah, blah. But like when you go in, like, say you have a child in the NICU, and you know what I'm saying? Unless y'all come in the beginning together, before this, this is before the birth certificate signed. When you come, you're gonna have to prove, yo, this is my wife, da 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 da. I know all the information, da da da. Some of them might ask you for marriage license, some of them won't. You know what I'm saying? But as long as you're the father of the child, you get to go to the back. But your wife, a woman can show up in any fucking bank as long as she got all your information and claim that she's your wife and open up a bank account. Easy as that. Because people don't question women being sinister in that nature. You know what I'm saying? Why would a woman be out here trying to steal a nigga identity? But that happens to niggas all the time, especially in divorce. After you done divorced the bitch and now y'all legally are separated.
Whole bank account, whole credit card, something in your name.
Life insurance. Everything, bro. I'm just telling you from experience. Everything is up for grabs. Long as she still got that. And then she ain't even got to have the last name. They just got all your information. Each one of my wives have a packet on me, I'm sure. Oh, Social Security card, birth certificate, and my kids' Social Security cards. All these, I promise you, each one of my wives have a packet on stone.
You're gonna be rolling around with nigga information and shit. You gotta throw a nigga a piece of ass.
All the time, right? Oh yeah, every now and then, right?
I'm just being
still got my info.
But like we still basically playing like we still together. Like
still connected.
I opted out of that. I opted out on that. Goddamn.
There's a question going around TikTok and stuff like that. What do men actually get out of marriage? Like, why should men get married? What is the purpose of it?
You get I mean, your house can't be a home really without a woman.
Spiritually,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
as far as like
side.
the energy of the home, like it's gonna be a real masculine type of vibe. It's gonna, the way everything is done, just gonna speak of men. It's just not gonna be the same. Like
it's gonna be a home, can tell but when a woman, be a lack of femininity.
Right.
Yeah,
it's
for sure.
A big like.
Yeah. A male house is, and
then
just more.
You get to provide more balance to the way your kids are raised.
I think the only thing that I
take the kids out though.
Yeah, you gotta take the kids out. Yeah, you gotta take the kids out because you're not saying
really and truly, like
that's it. A marriage is not the kids. You got to take the kids out. So it's really you and that woman. That's what the marriage is. A lot of people throw the kids and the family into it, and that's two different things. There's a difference between a marriage and a family. You know what I'm saying? A man and a wife are not a family. That's a marriage.
Right.
A kid makes it a family. So, because I've had that conversation, with the kids and stuff. I was like, no, dog. What is the benefit to a man to marry a woman? Period. Because once you add the kid, that's a whole nother level of relationship. The children are a joy just for being children. So the benefit of benefit of the family is the kids and growing up.
The benefit is possibly, I just thought about it. The fact that a man need peace. All right. So the benefit is if you find the right one that can give you peace. Like that's
not a guarantee.
If you find the right one, that's what I'm saying. That's the benefit is if you find the right one, they're gonna be able to help you with peace, because I look at it as everything a woman provides, I can pay for.
That's the same way I look at it.
That's the only reason why I brought the kids into it.
Right. So that's why
I need a woman to produce a child.
But you will also okay. So I'm also paying for everything.
I don't need a woman to be at peace.
Right.
Person.
Me, but I don't think so. But if you figure this out, if I'm paying for everything, eventually something ain't gonna go right. That wouldn't happen if I had one woman. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing. Like, but I'm more with, I understand, like, nigga, pay for the woman to clean your house. I mean, pay for housekeeping. Not a woman to clean your house. You can pay for housekeeping.
Food.
You gonna pay for food.
Laundry.
You can pay for pussy. You can pay for, you know what I'm saying?
That's why I said the energy.
Yeah, so that's
Yeah,
what I'm,
it's the actual energy that she will bring, not
the
not her
peaceful
cleaning
energy.
the-
That's what I'm
like,
saying. Yeah,
Yeah.
the same thing.
The eat like it's
But
not
that's if you get the right one.
because if you pick the wrong, it's gonna be like dealing with another nigga because she gonna be
Right.
combative
It's
as
gonna be
hell.
right. You're not gonna
It
get
just
it.
more
you're right.
argumentative shit.
It's gonna
like
be
That's what I'm
easy to
saying.
pay
That's what I'm
something,
saying. I
pay
think-
for it out the way.
That you gotta. That's what I'm saying. You gotta. To me, it's like, what is the guaranteed benefit?
It's
Because
no,
there ain't
it's
none.
Ain't no
none- it's
guarantee.
Ain't no
none.
guaranteed benefit.
That's
for
the
a man.
only reason why I said again, like to create a child,
family.
i.e., a family.
ain't
That's
no-
it. That's the only
That's
benefit.
the only thing you really,
But
that
that's
you
not
can't
even.
have without a woman.
Yeah, but that's a woman. That's not a marriage. You can have that family without a marriage.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I was just saying earlier. We got to take that whole concept and revamp that shit.
Yeah, because you can have a family
it's
without
full
the
of holes. Pause.
The marriage. That's why I at one time I used to believe that the main, especially when I was deep in my Christian shit, the main benefit of a man marrying a woman and having a marriage is to be a head of a household, have a household that he can direct under what he believes are his tenets. You know what I'm saying? Somebody he can guide. And then the children that come along, you can raise them to believe the things you want to believe. So you making your impact on the world by having your household is the impact on the world. You know what I'm saying? But that's only if you get a receptive wife and end up
'cause she
having
could be
children.
kicking some totally different shit. than what you
Right.
kick.
And you end up having some children that respect and honor you, because that's not always guaranteed as well.
Yeah,
Just
it's
for-
all that shit is.
so that's what I'm saying. For me, there is no answer to say what is the actual benefit to a man getting married, because there's so much stuff that in the contingencies that you may not get with another.
You could just get fucked over, and in the
A lot of
end,
people do.
A lot of people do. A lot of people do.
For
That's why we
real.
need that 5-year re-up. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people do, and they don't. And for a long time, happy wife, happy life. It wasn't.
That's why.
It wasn't acceptable for men to have emotions about their marriages. You know what I'm saying? It was acceptable for you to go out and make other kids and fuck around, but it was not acceptable for you to be angry about the things your wife did or not did.
That's
she
why.
don't know about Lil Junior, but she got everything she want.
That's why you don't need to get married. Because I don't think, unless it's a law, like I don't like, because of exactly what everybody's saying. If they don't, why are you putting the people in your business, quote unquote? That's what people always say. Why? Like, it should just be, this is mine.
We know what we got going on.
This is like, what's the?
And we
like,
make
and
this
that's
work.
that's because that's what I did before I told my wife I wanted to get married. I acted like I was married to her. She ain't even fucking know. You know what I'm saying? But she ain't need to know, because you need to fucking act the same.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But in my mind, I'm like,
this is already what this is where I'm locked.
This is my
in.
wife. Nothing fucking changed. You know what I'm saying? Nothing fucking. I ain't had to jump no broom. I ain't had to motherfucking put no ring on the motherfucker. I did though, but I ain't had to have no wedding, and then like
mentally you
bam.
already were locked in.
Right. Like that's what you do. Like why would you?
Yeah, that's how.
Why would you not
wife.
do that? That's crazy.
That's how we are as men though. Like we get to a certain point and we just feel a certain loyalty to a situation.
Yeah, once we locked in, we locked in. That's how it was definitely with my second wife. It was because we was already best friends from high school and had dated. By the time we started rolling again real tough, I was like, oh yeah, this is my dog. I'm telling everybody that's
but
my
like
dog.
you were saying too though, Brian, like when we young though, we let that feeling of loyalty blind us sometimes. I'm gonna be loyal like this forever.
Yes. Yeah, that was true, because that definitely happened with me and B, because
I'm a German Shepherd.
That right. That's my dog. I'm a German Shepherd. That's literally what I'm telling people every time I open my fucking mouth.
Yeah, that's how a nigga be thinking.
I'm a German Shepherd about my bitch, boy. Don't goddamn.
I'm saying.
Damn, bro. I never thought about it like that.
That's how a nigga be.
I just had hoes. I ain't really had no woman till I was 26.
What?
Yeah, I ain't had no girlfriend. I was that
what nigga. I had my first girlfriend at 12, nigga.
I had a 13-year-old girlfriend. Then ain't no sex. So.
All right. Oh no. That was about the difference is I've been having sex since I was 12. So I figured as long as I had a girlfriend, Yeah, as long as I had girlfriends, I could have sex.
Yeah, so
You know what
you
I'm
was in the
saying?
mix.
That
Yeah,
was-
so I ain't.
that's why I've
Yeah,
always
that-
been booed up.
I feel you on that philosophy. That shit,
I ain't-
that shit
Yeah.
does backfire.
That
so
shit
fast.
backfires so bad, but
Yeah.
you keep
Damn,
getting in
bro.
relationships. You keep
Ooh,
doing it.
That helped me, yeah, cause I wasn't getting no ass till
Oh man,
I
that's
was
that
grown,
boo.
nigga.
That's that pussy. What's that? Once you get a taste of that, it's like, hold on.
That shit. I see.
I was
So
scared.
I just gotta listen to some arguments and maybe buy some stuff for Valentine's
Nope,
Day and meet
nope,
somebody's
I ain't
mama,
want-
and I can get some more of this.
Nope, I ain't want
Yeah,
none of that. I was
I'm-
scared of babies. I was scared of STDs. I ain't want no. I was scared. I
Yeah.
had my sex late, nigga.
Yeah, I had all that. Babies, STDs, all that.
I was a titty sucker. Let me suck them titty, girl.
Oh, I love yeah.
Yeah.
God. Anyway. Damn, nigga. What happened today, man? What the fuck happened, goddamn?
You only got on that fucking
Oh, shit. We still were talking
dress.
sports.
Right.
Yeah, but it's a whole nother level of game.
This
We
a whole
talking
nother,
about,
you know what
you know what
I'm
I'm
saying?
saying? The game
It's
of life.
For real.
Nah, for real.
Y'all niggas lucky y'all got some free game today too, boy. Anyway, yeah, I hope they was watching today and learned some shit. It's Friday. What you got? Anybody got anything cranking this weekend?
Be
got
safe out here while you're moving around. It's Labor Day weekend.
Make sure y'all pull up on Robbie for the Strange playlist. Got a bunch of different artists on here. I don't know if y'all goddamn knocked over my phone, but I don't know if y'all can see the QR code. They got
It's gonna be drugs.
it's
Oh,
gonna
be
definitely be drugs at this.
It's gonna be
performance.
dope, not drugs, bro.
This nigga got a this nigga right. Oh, I know this nigga, and he just walked out the door, didn't he? The nigga with the bucket cap on. Yeah, you see, anytime you see a nigga with a half cut mink shirt on.
Oh yeah, I just seen he was
He
moon.
performs like Prince.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
amazing.
Yeah,
He's
this
an
nigga,
amazing-
this about
He was
to be.
doing. He was moonwalking down the steps. I ain't never seen
I
no
think
shit
I've
like
seen
that.
him at a bonfire
So
before.
he gonna hold the mic like this.
Yeah, it's gonna be a whole lot of that. A whole lot of making love to the mic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pause.
Pause.
Anyway, so y'all check this out. Is that my ex on this flyer?
Probably.
Damn.
Oh my God.
Anyway.
I'm out here, man. Y'all know me, man. I'm out here promoting, man, to the fullest, man. BGOAT.com. We finna do the shoot for the loot. Hopefully, soon. Not hopefully soon. We finna do shoot for the loot, but BGOAT.com. Shoot for the loot on live. On the GOAT Shop. Y'all keep coming. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Thank y'all for not pausing. Everybody know it goes down at the GOAT Shop, man. Bring your own beer.
Y'all, it is a holiday weekend. Be safe.
Oh, that is right. It is Labor Day
Shout out
weekend.
to everybody that's pregnant.
Oh, they having
Pregnant?
labor.
What?
Labor Day.
So what
No,
about
that's not.
what about people
She
who go,
said, "Shout out to everybody who's
what
pregnant."
about people who going to work? That was a bar I had. I
Nah,
said
I'm just saying because it is an election year. They trying to meet their quota.
Oh, they locking
It's a
niggas
holiday
up.
weekend, so
They locking.
we got like
Negroes
what
up.
maybe another 2 month and a two and a half months
Yeah,
into
into the
November,
actual voting.
November 5th.
So they gonna be cranking it like Soldier Boy. I'm telling you,
Please, y'all.
please
Go out.
keep
and
your
vote,
head
y'all.
on the swivel. Don't let the fun be the only thing you think about.
Right, because it's gonna be this gonna be a fun weekend too. Ain't supposed to be no rain. It's about to be lit. I need to find somebody Juve to go to.
I do want to shout out to everybody who don't got to work on Labor Day, and then everybody who get to work off on Labor Day. You feel me?
Hey, that's what we gonna be doing. We out of here, bro.
That's what you
No,
gonna be
go
doing.
shop.
I'm a podcaster. That's what you gonna be doing.
The GOAT Shop. We out here.
Got the game in the chokehold. Stay consistent, come try and get a boatload. Trying to wipe me, you at least need a GoPro. Been the corners in the escalator so ho. I didn't come to slide in the mountain with taco. American the Delta, either way I'm so low. I'm on go, ain't no stopping me, stalling me, none of that. No PPP or no EDD. But that been had a LLC, been getting that bag. Went 6 figures up trying to get me some M's. Ain't matching no prices, you could shop with them. Spend a check in my brain, cause I ain't playing about it. Keep a gun, talking crazy, end up about it. Shh, that's all I got to say about it. I was checking out the bed, trying to see about it. Put her in some $100 clothes, she about to bust about it. Everybody less than I'm just trying to get a profit out of y'all. Feel my system got me feeling out my body. Got about the system changing lives like a prophet. Got faith in this pistol, pray you die. Have to pop it waist deep in investments. I just spent a couple euros. Came back home like some high dollar heroes. Look at how we stepping, but we ain't no fraternity. You know what we're repping, and you know that come with it. If he came up from the lowest, ain't nobody gave her nothing for free. I ain't trying to talk, you ain't got nothing for me. Right about now, I just want some more money. I been on the road, I'm just living in the moment. I been coast to coast, that just come with the motion. I be on the road while I'm in the air coasting.